Hey, I'm Jo from Garden of Yoga. Welcome back. This is part 2 of my self-care for hula hoopers hip sequence. And this is the active movement part. Great to warm up first at the myofascial release. I'm actually going to start with a nerve glide sequence of my sciatic nerve because I've found this has really helped my hip flexion and hamstring flexibility. So I just draw my belly and thigh together, pulling my thigh in towards my belly. I start to lengthen that leg, but only to the point where I can keep belly and thigh touching. If that sciatic nerve is kind of getting snagged in its sheath, the muscles around it will actually tense up as we stretch. So the idea is we just want to make sure that that nerve is gliding freely, and so we can get the most out of our hamstring stretches. And I've really noticed the difference for myself when I do this as a warm-up. After I've done maybe 5 to 10 of this type, I'll lengthen out my leg, activate through my quads, point my toes, and then bend at my knee and my ankle. So I'm still working on hip flexion, but now I'm warming up through my quads, the muscles that will stabilise my knee joint. I'm warming up through my foot and my ankle, warming up my active hamstring flexibility. How far can my hamstrings lengthen just with the power of the opposing muscle group engaging? So super useful if you want to stand on one foot and spin a hoop on another foot. Even just for lying down foot hooping, really helpful. Any knee issues, this can also be a powerful move. Might even like to add a little pulse at that end range of your flexibility, making sure you can keep your pelvis nice and stable. Internal and external rotation. You can lie on your arm long, bent, or copy yoga block underneath your head, however you're comfortable. Top hip lengthens away so the spine feels long and the underneath side of the waist with a little sense of lift. I'm using my core, transverse abdominis and pelvic floor muscles engaging. Starting with an exhale, lifting up my top knee. Inhale as I lower. If you're new to this is a great one to start with. When you're comfortable with this, we'll use our exhale to lift that knee, and then as we inhale, lowering the knee down and lifting the foot. Trying to keep the pelvis itself as steady as you can. If you need a little more intensity, start with a diamond shape, and then we're just working those muscles to hold that bottom leg steady. And we also don't have as much support from the floor, so we're working a little harder through our core to stabilise. Going to flow into hip extension. Obviously you'll do more of these. Good place to start. Flat through the body and just bend that back leg. I want to feel my hamstrings and my glutes working and my hip flexors lengthening. I don't want to feel my lower back moving. I want to keep nice and level through the pelvis and flat through the front of the hip. If I need more intensity, I can come up on my elbows, and I can also lift up my back thigh. And I'm feeling a lot of sensation for not very much thigh lift. But still making sure I'm isolating the feeling of engagement into hamstrings and glutes, length extension through the front of the hip, nothing creeping into my lower back. We're going to keep working this same area on another angle. Be prepared for this one to feel kind of awkward. If I was using my lower back muscles to help me lift up, I could go that high. If I draw my belly and thigh together, so I'm going to keep my lower back on that angle and just use my glutes and my hamstrings to lift, I can only go this high, and I really feel the difference. So I'm really feeling these guys work and these guys lengthen. This is a really powerful muscle group to work to help you stand strong and straight, upright on your feet, upside down in your handstands, and even just while you're hooping. Hip flexors are notoriously kind of tight from sitting in a chair a lot. Glutes are notoriously lazy, so really powerful area to warm up and wake up to help you through all the other movements that you do. If you want to just finish with a few little stretches as well, you're welcome to. I kind of like to do my stretches at the end of the active part of my movement, but you do whatever feels good for you. So these moves have been super powerful in my own body and my own practice. I'd love to know your feedback, whether they work for you, if there's other areas in your body that you'd like to nurture and focus on, and how it's felt in your hooping if you do little sequences like this first. I really notice the difference, so hopefully it's helpful for you as well. Thanks for watching.